There are 3 steps to feeding an off the track for thoroughbred. I would assume you're asking off the track thoroughbred because they are underweight and they're a very picky eater. That is a very common thing with an off the track thoroughbred. So let's address this in 3 parts. The first part is don't forget your forage. 60 to 80% of the horse's diet should come from forage. Make sure that your forage is very calorie dense. If you're okay with feeding alfalfa, I would recommend feeding a very heavy percentage of your horse's nutrition coming from forage through alfalfa because it is more calorie dense and it has more protein. So that is the first step. The second step is off the track thoroughbreds oftentimes are very picky eaters. So the best feed is the one that the horse will actually eat. So if you are putting a dry pellet in front of the horse and it has all the nutrition, all the vitamins and minerals in the world, but they don't eat it, that is a problem. So you might have to experiment with a few different things, some soybean oils, some different oils to get them to eat it. Maybe you might have to mix in some textured feeds. A lot of horses that are off the track are going to be feeding a very, if not all, a textured feed diet, which is very heavy molasses. It might take some time to transition them over to a pellet if that's what you are feeding. So you might have to mix in some textured feed for a while and then transition them off of that slowly. The third thing is if you are feeding an off the track thoroughbred and they are underweight, which I'm assuming that's what you're asking, you need to focus on fat. If you're feeding a high quality alfalfa, you're getting all the protein your horse needs. You need to focus on your concentrated feed that is something high in fat. Something that would be great is like the ProForce Fuel, Purina's Ultium, which is up there in the corner. Some of the Triple Crown products are higher in fat. They're 10, 12% fat. You need to be looking at something that's maybe 8% fat and higher that is coming out of your concentrated feed. You're getting your protein from your alfalfa. Now look for a feed that's high in fat.